All right, I just want to give an example of how well the flow chart has been going. This is a flow chart, specs, graphs. I got all kinds of crazy stuff on here. If I actually collapse all of this and then do a drag here, you can see how many things there are. Every single one of these open up. I got different pressure. I got high low lanes, even odd lanes. This whole entire page is just based strictly on my SB pair, high, low, and even odd, and my pattern sums. So all it does is take the sums of like if the number like today's number was 125. So 125. So you got like the first two there, 1, 2, that's a pair sum of three. And then you got, the split would be the 1 and a 5, that's a pair sum of six. And then the back pair is 2 and a 5, that's a seven. So it's pair sum seven. So what I did is I created these pattern sums. And these pattern sums, I put them into groups, and they are amazing. And it's not just because I made them up. It actually is really good. Like I've always said, if it doesn't work, I'll throw it in the trash. I don't care if it's mine. I don't care what I'm looking at. If it's somebody else's stuff, if I find it sucks and it don't work, I don't use it. And it's the same with mine. There's a ton of stuff that I've built that I do not like and I thought was gold tier, and it's not. So I threw it out. That being said, look at how many times you see a one. Every single time you see a blue square, that is when a one was used. And often there's a one and a two used. Look at 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Every time you see a 1, 2, it's only 80 numbers. Just so you know that. Every single time, it's only 80 numbers. Every time you see a one, it's 134 numbers. So there you go. And then today was 324, which I did expect there to be a break because there's been a lot of that. Now remember, the high, low, and even odd is based on my SB pairs, has nothing to do with the actual high, low, and even odd. Okay. So now I don't want to spend time on the graphs. I don't want to spend time on any of this stuff right now. All I want to show you is how well this has been working. As you can see here, we have 1, 2, 1, 2, 5. Now I only have this page open, so actually I cannot I will not be able to, or maybe I will, I'm not really sure. I wanted to show something, but I don't know if I can show that. I don't think I can show that right now because I got on just one window being open right now, so it won't allow me. But basically, what you're seeing is between all my filters, what I did is I did like some dedupe, and then I have like some heavier, like high hit targets. I got, I don't look at the merge to be honest with you, even though that is really, really good because the winner is very likely to be in there because you're merging like multiple filters that I have here. If you look at my survival optimizer, I got a lot of filters, and just mixing a few of them, they do really well. It gives you a good edge on these things. Obviously, no guarantees, but I got live baskets, and these baskets here are the good baskets. That's I have like different thresholds set. I got all kinds of like ranking. This is much deeper than just looking at a group of numbers and thinking it's going to hit. This gets really deep into like statistics and raw data and lots of fun mathematics in it. So the basic thing I have here though is I got my top baskets that it predicts, and it's predicting it based on, again, like I said, different thresholds that I have set, and then I kind of let it run wild with it. And so what we're doing here is it picks one and then it mixes it. If I want to, I can just play these. See this 124, 140, 146. I can look at those if I choose to, but I can just go back up to the walk forward rank tracker. And then this here gives me like two dedupe, or I can do four, like right down here. I can collect these. See, watch this. I can collect like this is two dedupe. Um I can do, let's see. Let me see. Let me see how I did this. Because I know I can copy like these here. I can copy like 71, 93, 97, copy these. But if I remember right, we got 2D dupe. So that's the target and then the safety. So it takes the 124. And then what we're doing is we're going to add the safety with it. And that's going to give you that. Or if you want to do a target and a high hit, that's going to give you 97. And like the safety, the high hit, all this kind of stuff is all based on different variables that I have set up on the survival optimizer. And like some of these high hitters, you'll see like some of these percentage wise will be like 70 some percent. Well, not all the time, but here 72%. But look, there's 126 numbers in that basket. So it's like, that's a lot. Um, Therefore, it's a high hitter or it's a contender, or it can be like, it's telling you, hey, don't forget about me, but there's a lot of numbers in here. So let's just kind of put me on a back burner. So what you're seeing up here is the dedupe is like it's telling me, hey, these are your solid ones. These are the ones that are probably going to hit. No guarantees. But if you want to mix it with a safety or a high hit, or if you want to do all of them, you're only going to have 71 numbers, right? Now, I haven't really tested how far that goes, but I do know it's been doing very well. I haven't even had to get into the merge stuff. And remember, this is just one aspect of what I have. I have many pages running, and I've been testing and testing and testing, not even really playing, just more testing. And later on I can show you, because I can't do it right now, because if I put to another page, I don't think you're gonna be able to see that right now. So but basically, like if I was to go like this, like if I was to remove, let me see if I can do that. If I remove 068, and then we're looking for, here, let's go like this. Remove one, well, here, remove 138. Now that's the next one, right? So now you're going to go ahead and hit apply. And then when you go down here, I have to run the test again. And then after it runs the test, it gives me different baskets. And remember, we're looking for 138. And so here's the target and the safety. Or if I want to go down and look at just the dedupe, is 124. But screw that. I want a little bit less than that, because I've been getting it under that like all the time. So let's just do, remember, these are just initial setups. These are just initial things like, hey, the winner is very likely to be in here. So it takes it from 220 to like somewhere between 85 and 115, 120. And the winner is in there very, very, very often. So, and then what's crazy is I have on my other page, the hits just keep rolling in. They are like, and this is like on my DPA page, it is before I do anything at all. The numbers are, every single one of them in the last, what do you call it? In the last, let me see. Well, I can't look at it right now because I'm not used to using Vidyard, and I'm using Vidyard right now, and I have only one window able to show you. So if I try to open it up in another one, it won't show it to you. So I have to try to get Loom to work again. But basically, I want to show that page because that page is doing amazing. So about 138. So like if I come down here and collect, let's just take a risk here. Oh, 84. I don't know about that one. That's pretty low. That's the lowest one on here, but let's just collect 84. Let's go up there, and I can't put these anywhere, so let's just go like this. I got an idea so I can actually show you. I can't change the page. Let's just put it in here. Let's see if 138's in here. Ready? Without touching anything. 138 in there. There it is. There's the winner right there. 138. Cool. Here, I can actually show you some of these now. Watch. Remove that, so we didn't actually affect anything here. So that was in there, 84 numbers. Now let's look for let's look for 248. Oops, 1 second, please. Let me look for 248. Apply. And we're gonna go down here and run the test again. And we're gonna go to 248. So what's the lowest one I got? 89. That's pretty low. 74. I honestly doubt that it's in there. That's pretty low. But let's just see if it's in there. So we're looking for 248. 248. Yeah, it's in there. Well, it's actually in there. So this thing has been doing really well. And I know I tested a bunch of these already previous. So I tested like 039, 06. All of these are in there. Every single one of them. Up till I think maybe 239 wasn't. Here, let's just test 239. See if 239's in there. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go there. We removed 239, but we're gonna have to get rid of this. So we're looking for 239. If I remember right, that's under. So I have to reapply this now. Go back down, see what the result is. We're gonna run the test. We're looking for 239. 107. We got a prediction for 107. Let's just take the 107 and see if it's in here. If it's not in here, I'm done for now. I don't think it is. 239. 239. 239. That one was not in there. 238. No, so that one didn't drop in there. So there was like that was the loss. That was the well, I don't even know if it was a loss because to be honest with you, let's see it. Profit online is still profit. So let's see, what did the dedupe down here show? 131, 135. Let's just see if it's in that because that's still technically profit, but it's is it in there? What am I looking for? I forgot what I'm looking for. 239, 239. 239. It is still not in there. So that was the one that I seen earlier that was a loss. But almost every other one of them is in like really, really good. So it's pretty crazy. And the point of me telling you this is I'm still working on this, but um this is pre looking at any keys that are due, any filters, checking any pattern sums, actually doing any work, you know? This is just me coming in here, dropping in the numbers and being like, "Hey, what's the base level? What should I be looking at?" Um, Pretty crazy. So, more on this page later when I can open another page because I want to blend the two and show you a few cool things here based on kind of how they both reflect each other. So if I take like the top, I don't even have to take like the 107 target, but if I take like the higher target of like 120 and then on my other page, I take that one, that's when I'm deduping it and getting about 60, 70 numbers. And that's just to start. Like I said, that's my thing doing it before I even actually come in here and play. So it's doing really well. I'm going to keep testing and hopefully I can get um in a working state eventually. So, all right. Have a good day. And I'll probably start another video a little bit later and show you some of the other site or the other page, which is even doing, I think, even better than this one. I'm not even playing around. I'm being serious. It's getting super low. Like today's was like both of them were under, I think, under 40. And that was to start again before I even touch any filters at all. So, all right. Bye.